This video is sponsored by Shield Total Insurance. Hello and welcome back. Now this week's video is about tyres and safety of those tyres. The last time we went out I did all my usual checks, but I noticed, if you can see from this little bit of footage, that the tyre valves were slightly cracked, and this is on both sides of the Caravan. So what I'm going to be doing today is actually replacing the valves. I'm not going to do it myself. I'm going to take the wheels to a tyre fitter and they're going to do them for me. Now in order to do this I am going to take the wheels off the Caravan. Now you're all probably looking at me, why don't I just take my Caravan down to the tyre fitter and let them jack it up and take them off? Now there's two reasons for doing this. The first one is the tyre place that I used, there isn't enough room to get the Caravan down there, and also I want to take the wheels off and then I can give them a really good inspection on the inside tyre wall to make sure that everything's okay. Now the way that I'm going to do that is I'm going to jack one side of the Caravan up and I'm going to put the spare wheel on that side, and the other side, obviously if I take the wheel off I'm not going to have another spare wheel. I'm going to leave that one on axle stands. So if you're unfortunate to have a puncture while you're towing your Caravan, obviously your car will be connected to the Caravan. And that's what we're going to do first. Is it's important that you connect the car up to the Caravan, because I'm in the storage at the moment, and that enables or ensures that the Caravan is not going to move around. It's secured by the handbrake on the car, and it's secured by the handbrake on the Caravan. So first of all we're going to wind all the corner steadies up on the Caravan, and then we're going to connect the Caravan up to the car, making sure that's secure by raising the Caravan jockey wheel up to make sure that's definitely on. And then we're going to apply the Alco stabilizer. Next we're going to put some chocks on the opposite wheel to make sure that's not going to go anywhere. And on the other side now we can start to loosen the wheel nuts off before we jack the Caravan up. There are three places we can jack it up: the Alco jacking points, the steel plate which is underneath the chassis, or we can actually do it from the axle itself. The jack that I'm going to use is a bottle jack, which has a limit of 2 tons, which is more than adequate for the job. I'm going to place the bottle jack under the steel plate and then jack the Caravan up and put the axle stand under the axle. Then I'm going to release the bottle jack, and now we can start to take the wheel off the Caravan. Once we've got the wheel off we can put the spare on, and we're going to put the wheel nuts back in there so the wheel is secure, and tighten those up. So we're going to use the wheel chocks again to chock this spare wheel, and then put the axle stand on the other side and leave the jack there while we take the wheel off. Now I've got the wheel off, I'm going to take the tyre pal sensors off there. There is a spanner to use to undo the nuts, so we'll get those off and remove the nut and the protective cap behind there. Now that with the wheel off I can give it a really good inspection on the outside tyre wall to make sure there are no bulges or cracks in the tyre. I can also check the tyre tread and check inside the tread to make sure everything's okay with that, and remove any debris. And also with the wheel off I can now check the inside tyre wall, and off to the tyre fitters we go with these. Now back from the tyre fitters, you can see that they've been resealed. You can still see the glue on the tyre there, and we have now the new valves fitted to the Caravan. We can now put the wheels back onto the Caravan. just loosely putting the wheel nuts on before I will tighten them up. When we're tightening the wheel nuts up, we're going to go crossways, so I will do the opposite wheel nut to the one that's tightening. So we'll do one at the top and then go across from there to do the opposite wheel nut and go through all the wheel nuts in this way. So now we've got both road wheels back on the Caravan and the wheel nuts are tightened up, we can raise the Caravan up in order to take the axle stands out and put them to the side away from being underneath the Caravan, and then we can let the bottle jack back down and put the Caravan back onto its road wheels. Just be careful that you're not actually underneath the Caravan when you're doing this, because obviously you don't want to get stuck. So that's both wheels back on the Caravan with new valves. Quite happy with that now. Quite difficult to change the wheels, and I wouldn't want to be doing that at the side of the motorway. I've put my tyre pal system back on there. I've torqued the wheel nuts up to 160 Newton meters, and that's that job done. I've done a more in-depth video on Caravan tyres. I'll put a link to that up here. So thanks for watching, and look after your tyres, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye. This video has been sponsored by Shield Total Caravan and Motorhome Insurance.